For that legalizing that funky weed, fighting wars for them poppin' season. That pop control with that mind control. Got us on with that top control. Load them cannons, then let them blow. Where in the world is we supposed to go? Man, can our kids get a chance to grow? Can our kids get a chance to grow? Where in the world is we supposed to go? Can our kids get a chance to grow? Can our kids get a chance to grow?
You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, the sign of the times. And personally and physically, I guess we just feel like this need an uprising. You know what I'm saying? Especially mentally, it's a lot going on with a lot of people, and I just need to make sure my mind is constantly just renewed from this life.
Yeah. About how long you think it took you? Project.
Project came about a year, 2 years, year and a half.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like I was in a dark place.
I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, like, you know how sometimes as a rapper, as an artist anyway, you be like telling stories through third person and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I was gonna ask you, like, how much of it was like really in first person, and whatnot, because I know she touched on depression, on like especially on the first track.
Yeah, depression, that's unreal, and mental health in our community is real, and I really had bad anxiety, and I didn't really realize how bad it is until you know what I'm saying, you really get into a situation.
Right.
So I've been trying to be positive about it. How do I handle it without flipping out?
Right. I mean, it's real though, like you say, when you go through it, that's life, man.
Yeah.
But
just pick up that pen and pad.
That's what I was gonna say. The good thing about it is at least you acknowledge it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you could correct it. Cause I was wondering, I was like, because I know even like the hook was like Tupac inspired and whatnot in that first track. Life worth living, should I blast myself that drink? Yeah. Wake up in the morning.
Yeah, that's just a classic joint right there.
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
I was just like, when I just hear that song, even though it seemed hesitant, we're not ready to have a black president, and even though we have one, it still seemed like we really wasn't ready for it. So it's like Pac was almost like a prophet.
Right. Oh yeah, he is. No doubt about it. Yeah. Yeah, man. So who wrote like those interludes? Was that your writing or that was her thing?
The who?
The spoken word interludes around like each track. Did you write that?
Yeah, I wrote them.
Oh, okay.
But I just want to establish myself as more of a writer. And
right.
Like, I'm writing the joint and I'm trying to like say it, and I'm like, this is not me. It's not feeling me. It needs somebody else on here so I can acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That extra.
Yeah.
And, so he just recorded them takes, and it just came out. I was just like, dang, that sounds dope.
Plus, it gives it a different flavor. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
You don't really got like no features, so it's like at least you can hear a different, you know what I mean, voice different. It just adds some more color to the project and whatnot. Yeah. If it would have been just all you, it kind of would have just been like, okay, yeah, it would have been cool, but kind of bland. You know what I mean?
Right. Shout out to Common because him having pop.
Yeah, man. I still love them tracks.
Yeah.
I listen to them things randomly with Pops. Rest in peace to him. Yeah, man.
Rest in peace, man. Pops are good. So, you know, whether it's them, whether it's him or whether it's like Gil Scott Heron, like a lot of them different poets. I'm going to say the Lost Poets, The Lost Poets.
Yeah.
All of them, like, they inspired me to just look beyond the beat and just really look at the lyrics and just tie the poetry into to hip hop.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That seemed like the same thing Kendrick he trying to do. Like he just got that feel about him, especially with the To Pimp a Butterfly joint. That joint real poetic. For real,
That's a classic.
Yeah.
One day, Danger, Bilal, like he had some of the best like people on his joint.
Yeah.
And I still need to check that new Thundercat that came out too.
Yeah, me too. I heard a little bit of it, but I ain't really check it yet. Yeah. So what's your because I know it was all together the link you sent me. So I think it's track 2.
Master
Need,
Plan.
was it okay? I was gonna say, was it Need Some Money?
Oh yeah, that little interlude right there.
Who did all the background parts?
I did.
For real, that's what's up. That thing was tight. I wondered if that was you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you was the lead, and I knew you did like some of it, but I didn't know if you did all of it.
Yeah, I was like, let me just play around with these vocals real quick. I can go high, I can go low.
See, that's why I used to hear you go high, because I remember, back in the day, you ain't never really do that. So I was like, dang, I wonder if that's him. That's good, man. That's showing some growth.
I only did that in the shower, but I was like, let me try some more real quick.
Yeah, that thing was dope. I was like, that's what stood out about it. I was like, dang, background's going. And I was wondering if you did all this project on you still did it on GarageBand or something else?
Yeah, Garage.
Okay, so that means you getting better with it too, because I could tell how you layered it too. Like the background, like certain backgrounds were a little higher, certain was in the background a little lower and whatnot.
Yeah, just trying to like play around with it just to see how do this sounds. I didn't get in the dark and cut the lights out and do like JT said, but like
yeah. But
just playing with it, you know what I'm saying? Just listen to it on different systems and
letting it come through.
Yeah,
I could tell your growth on the joint.
Appreciate it, homie.
Yeah, man. I was like, who did all these backgrounds? And I could tell you experimented with your flow a little bit, like on Master Plan and For Love. Those two joints, For Love and Master Plan. I could tell like you was like, cause you ain't using your regular cadence that you usually use, so that means you like, I don't know how you came about. I don't know whether the track made you do that, but you could tell you had changed. You experiment more with your voice and your flow on them joints.
Yeah, I think it's just trying to grow, just trying to do different things. I don't want to sound the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When Jay, I think Jay's a perfect example of like how to like switch your flow.
Yeah, right.
Still, and be relevant. Like just like. Yeah, he's a perfect example of like, he one of the greats.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna start no fights and say who the greatest is, but he one of the greats.
Man, it's all good. It's all relative, man.
Nah, for real.
It's all good, but yeah.
For me, it's him and Pop.
Yeah. For Love.
And Talib Kweli.
Talk about both Master Plan and For Love a little bit, like.
For Master Plan, it was just kind of like I was just thinking back to Malcolm X had the little pieces in there, and just like who taught you how to. I just know that it definitely is a master plan. Whether we want to believe in the Willie Lynch or whatever,
right?
But it's still prevalent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like sometimes it just seems like we don't see like there's a greater plan to like have us like killing each other, doing everything. So it's just like learn behavior.
Yeah. What about For Love?
70%. Actually, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of Pop, because it's kind of like a sample Pop What You Do for Love, you know.
Yeah.
But it just sped up a little bit. It just
okay.
Yeah. It just took you back. It took me back to the trying to build a school bus. And, you know, it's just like, dang. We always wanted to go to the back of the bus.
Right.
When we got on the school bus. So, you know what I'm saying, whether it's the 70 or when I moved out Maryland and we had to take that cheese to school.
Yeah.
Just always went to the back of the bus. But it's just like, dang, at the same time, it's like, our people fought so hard to just remove us from the back of the bus. But for some reason, it's like, it just drew me back there.
Yeah.
When I get back there, I see a little honey that I like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
my
confidence was not where I thought it should be. There's different layers to the song. But,
that's what's up, though. Yeah, I could tell. I was like, that's why I asked about it. Yeah. I was just thinking, like, now that you got a son, man, I know that's probably a little off topic, but for whatever reason, that question just came to me because me being like, you know, I don't really do it too tough now, but I can only imagine if I was an artist still doing music, how would that family dynamic change having a son born? How does that make you feel?
It made me want to push even harder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my old time thing is not really to pursue being a rapper.
Right.
I just want to, because I just want to be like a writer. I just love writing, whether it's poetry, whether it's like plays, you know what I'm saying, musicals, just different stuff like that. I just want to be able to use my abilities, my gifts, and just show, I guess, Lil Man that he could do whatever he want to do. Can't nobody tell him he can't do nothing.
Yeah, rapping is just one of the vessels. I mean, I feel the same way. It's like, I'm just like, you know, when you get that creative bug, you just, you know, I don't know. I can't speak for every rapper, but I know for sure I definitely wouldn't want to be boxed in. It's just a rapper, you know what I mean? Like, because even when I was younger, I was actually interested in acting and all that, theater, all that. Now, most people wouldn't know it because I wasn't real animated. I was kind of quiet, but I was really into that stuff a long time ago. The music too, you know what I mean? All of it. I just just art in general. Yeah.
The whole production of the whole joint is what drives me. I love producing.
Right. Create, yeah. I call it God, getting my God on.
You I don't know if I told you this, but you the reason why I really push my music.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I remember I was like 14, and like y'all was sitting on the porch. I was walking down the street, and you was like, "Hey, you trying to be in the band?"
Yeah.
I was like, "No way."
The good old days.
But that right there, for real, that gave me the confidence that I needed to just believe that I even had any type of ability to do anything.
Right.
And I never told you that, but I appreciate that.
That's what's up, man, because you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, like, we might as well go touch on that a little bit. I know we ain't got too much time, but, man, I was terrified too, man. That thing, you know what it do? You know, but it, like you said, it helps build that confidence, and most importantly, it helps build character, because, like, regardless if we wasn't out there, the fact that you got all them eyes on you, you know what I mean? You starting to get a little attention. It helps build something, you know what I mean? Definitely character and confidence. I still remember our first show like it was yesterday. And then I remember not only the first show, but I remember I remember when we first had like a real big crowd. And you know, when we first started, it was probably like 20 people or whatnot. And then when we like got it rolling, it was like over 100. It was like 300 people. I'm like, golly, I was terrified.
And that joint, right? The whole town was in there.
Yeah, man. I was like, dang. But I mean, you couldn't tell. I ain't gonna show I was nervous, but I was nervous as hell.
I couldn't tell. For those that don't know, we talking about Dodo.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, man. Shoot. UCB and BYB, those are the ones that influenced us for real.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah.
So like, what's the main thing you want people to receive from Uprising, or take away which message from it?
Just to check it out, man. I really feel like people get a bad rap nowadays saying that music is dead, and I feel like it's not. That's not true. There's so many artists out here that's putting out good music. It's just, you just got to know where to find it. And so if you go on YouTube, you go on SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, you can find my music. And I don't really want to tell people what they can get out of Uprising. I want them to listen and get what they
for
get out
themselves.
of it. Yeah. Because it's different messages in it, like for love, it's different messages.
Right. That's what's up. Let people dive in, because everybody gonna get a different perspective anyway. But it's good for them. Let them decipher it sometimes. All right. So the most important question I got: Tupac or Big? I think I already kind of know which one you're gonna say, but I might as well just ask.
It's Pac for me.
Yeah.
But what I can say is Pac has always been Pac. But the older I got, I could really, really, really appreciate Big as a lyricist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The older I got, and aside from the beat, I just listened. I was like, hey, he's real lyrical. Like,
yeah.
You
know what he vicious at is his flow.
Yeah.
Pac probably doesn't have so much of a, that flow, but he had. I still don't like when people when they try to say he wasn't a lyricist. I wouldn't say that. His flow probably wasn't changing to the certain beats and to the certain rhythm. He probably had that same cadence, but at the same time, he was definitely lyrical. Like, I don't know what they listening to.
I don't either. And it's
like he ain't gonna hide a whole bunch of what Jay-Z call it. He ain't gonna hide a whole bunch of Easter eggs. Basically, like, he ain't gonna do a bunch of punchlines, but at the same time, like how you said you a writer, and certain writers set a certain tone and set the bar so high. That's how he was. He was really a writer. You could tell. Like, and he was more than just a rap. That's why I edge it over to him more, because Big was a great, great rapper MC, but Pac was just something else. You couldn't even just call him a rapper or MC. He was an activist. He was he was a lot. He brought.
He's a poet, and it's like, how can you call him a poet and just say he's not lyrical in the same voice?
There you go. Checkmate. Yeah, man. But anything else you want to leave? Like, I don't know, like how they can listen to it and all that. Where they got to go at, or if you want them to follow you too, you could put that out there too.
I could be followed on Instagram is reach _ aim _ high. Reach Aim High on YouTube, Reach Aim High on SoundCloud, Reach Aim High on Reverb Nation, and Twitter is at Reach Aim High.
Ooh. And I'm probably, if I can, I'm gonna remember to try to put it in the link too. So just people can really just click on it and go from there.
Just check it out, man. Just help a brother get some likes and views. Put some comments down the bottom. What you really think about it, and then we can move from there.
Yeah, give us some feedback. Also, if anyone listening and know how to really, really know how to work that GarageBand app joint, and if you not, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure if I knew how, I would let's say I was working on a project, and I wanted you to add a verse on it. It should be an easy way where I could do that. Where I could send a session over to you. I don't know. Put in the comments, y'all, whoever know about that, if you can or if you can't do it, and if you can do it, please let us know.
Oh, and I gotta say this. Shout out to my wife, Keisha. That's her voice on the whole track. She the beat. Yeah. She do poetry. She do monologues and stuff.
Oh, that's right. She got something starting up. I saw, right? Yeah. She check her
email. Not her email. Her webpage. She just put out Golden Girl, and she got some stuff coming out too. So yeah.
That's what's up, Golden Girl. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I saw something on Facebook she was putting. I know y'all be doing. Y'all used to do like plays and stuff like that, right?
Oh yeah. Not this year, but last year we did one on Black Wall Street called Tulsa, musical, directed, written, and produced by her and myself.
That's what's up, man. How great is that as a couple could both, you know what I mean? Because sometimes it's just one person and the other person just like, oh yeah, I'll support you, but they ain't really being a part of it. But both of y'all being like creative, that's what's up. Doing y'all thing together. That's what's up, man. All right, then on that note, end it out.
All right, bro. Good luck, man.
Yeah, man. Peace.
All right.
In them trees, shooters down in them streets. Hangers up in them trees. The shooters down in them streets. Stay there hanging niggas in trees. Shooting niggas in streets. Hanging niggas in trees. Shooting niggas in streets. I hate everything black. Black guns, black necks, Black Wall Street, white sheets, black text, Black Panthers, Cam Newton and projects, black food, black people, and black nets. I hate black beards and black beans and black jeans. They sent them off to war and created them black queens, but I'm mad man, I'm a madman, I'm a glad bag. Poppy seed them, CIA them grab bags. Black men, color of skin equals sin.